It's after dark and you know what that means.
It's time to stay up late and be nocturnal with Cal.
Watch everything she puts up.
Hello and welcome to season 2 of After Dark. Yay! I bet you didn't think there was going to be a second season, did you? No, you thought it was one-shot deal. Season 1 ended, you thought, didn't do anything else after a while. Figured it was over, never going to happen again. But you were wrong. You were very wrong. Season 2 is here, yes, on the anniversary of the day season 1 started. I totally planned that. I did. On purpose. Because I'm smart like that. Stuttering, but smart. Okay, so, welcome all of you who watched this the first time, for one. Hello, diehard fans. Not, I don't know if you're diehard fans at this point, but if you're watching it again, then it means you like the first season or you like me. Either way, good. And I'd like to say welcome to those of you who are watching this who have not seen season 1. So if you'd like to see the first season, you can click that thing, whatever's up there, that says it. And if not, then it's okay. You know, it's not the kind of show where you have to watch the first season. I'd like you to, because then you'll get some of the things I might say this season that are referring to last season, you know? But I don't foresee too many issues, so you don't have to. I would like you to, but you don't have to. So, the first thing I would like to talk about in the first episode of season 2. All in all, I would say season 1 was basically a success. There was some rough patches, but generally I would say it went well. I mean, the whole thing was this big experiment for me, because, I'm not really into the whole video making thing at that point. I was just starting out. I made a couple random videos, and I was trying to give my videos some kind of format, which is why I made the actual After Dark show, to try to give it a format and regularity, which, as you can see, when it's not After Dark, the things I put up are very random and sporadic, if you haven't noticed this over the summer. Do you remember Anime Moments? I thought that was going to be the best part of the entire, video, but after a while they just stopped. I just stopped doing it, and I was just like, it's too much extra to add in. Like, whatever I was talking about, whatever the subject of the video was, would be too much to add in this anime moment. And not to mention, there's just too many random things I tried, and that it just didn't work. It just did not work. But we persevered, and there were great moments in my opinion. There were really great moments. And I just liked it. Like a great moment, which actually technically I would personally consider a great moment for me, but for the show in general it was when I did that food challenge. I of course it was misunderstood. Food challenge for me was just to show you an interesting food habit I have that I don't really know anybody else who has. And somehow showing you this food habit and asking you what weird food habits do you have resulted in somebody challenging me to eat something that I consider very disgusting. So for me it wasn't a shining moment, but for you it was awesome because that's some little gag disgusting food that most people eat and love, but for me I just don't like it. This season we're going to try to, do a little better with some of the things that we can fix. Like, for one thing, I'm not going to make any more promises. I'm not going to tell you guys ahead of time about anything that I'm kind of sort of thinking about. If it's not a done deal, like I already have it almost completely done, like seriously, I'm just in the editing phase, and I'm not in the editing phase, then I'm not going to tell you about it. Because it's happened where I've told you guys this idea I had, and then I never did it. Like, I never even filmed it or did anything with it. I apologize for any of you who were expecting videos about certain topics or certain things that just didn't happen. And I'm also, though I'm having a little trouble today, I'm also going to try to cut out most of my rants. Like, not my rants, but I tend, you know by now, if you've seen the previous seasons, I ramble. I tend to ramble and rant, but more rambling. So I'm going to try to cut that down as much as possible. But it's me, so And another thing that we're going to attempt is I'm going to try to actually have more of a focus of the video. Like, not just a general topic that I just ramble or that I just talk about. I'm actually going to decide, this is what I'm going to talk about this episode. Okay, let me research it so I have actual viable evidence or, facts and things that people can actually look up for themselves and say, oh yeah, she was telling the truth, or she got this correct. In my videos. So they have some more, solid, they have some more meat on the bones. That's the best way of putting it. More meat on the bone. That's what we're kind of going to go for that. And I also, just like last season, have one or two little extra quirks in the videos that I'm thinking about, like anime moments with an extra quirk. I have one or two ideas that I might test out at various points during the season, just to see how they work. Maybe they'll become regulars, maybe not. I don't know. That's kind of going to be it for this episode. First episodes of things like this aren't usually very interesting, in my opinion. Because it's basically, you're just telling people what to expect, what they might possibly expect. And then you can look back on what happened previously. That's basically the point of the first episode. Nothing good happens until the second, maybe the third episode. That's this kind of show for me anyway. Just giving you a heads up. Until then, I'll see you when the sun sets and the stars come out. Bye, babe. Peace. And you missed that ending. I know you missed me saying that. You missed it. You missed me. You love me. I love you too. Bye-bye.